Welcome back to CCM, where we have exclusive news on the new bill AB2503. After months of debate, the produce bill has finally been passed, banning the mass import of any produce outside of 500 miles of California's border. For more info, we turn to our field reporter, John.
We're live? Oh, for those of you living under a rock, the carbon footprint left behind by meats and other exotic produce such as beef, lamb, asparagus, tomatoes, and avocados takes a huge toll on the environment, especially in terms of carbon dioxide emissions. The sheer amount of carbon emitted from growing to shipping to packing and transporting that produce is something that today California voters and representatives decided they needed to cut down on. In an extremely rare moment of bipartisanship, 92% of Democrats and 70% of Republicans voted in favor of this bill to help the U.S. reach its net negative carbon emissions goal by 2052. What does that mean for you? Well, this puts California on a great track to meet its own emission goals set by the U.S. government a couple years back, meaning you won't have to foot the bill for any massive fines. Additionally, it means no more having to deal with any terrible vegetables such as Brussels sprouts and asparagus. On the flip side, we here at CCM expect a 150 to 200% price hike on all fresh produce grown outside of California. Additionally, beef is expected to quadruple in price, making popular fast food chains like Burger King, In-N-Out, and McDonald's all go out of business. I interviewed a detractor of the bill this morning who was protesting outside of the Capitol building in Sacramento, as she believed that the bill was quite unconstitutional. Take a listen. Ma'am, what do you think of the bill that was just passed earlier last night?
This is outrageous. Can you hold this for a second? Think about it. If all the people don't get equal opportunity to resources, how are we going to call ourselves a democracy? And this literally violates so many rules and regulations, such as right to eat exotic fruits, for instance. And I'm out here protesting. Can I get my sign back? Sorry. I'm out here protesting right in front of the Capitol building, and I'm not leaving until the bill is repealed.
CCM's exclusive interview with that crazy lady ended up going viral on Neuralink, and that Neuralink video made its way all the way to the California governor, who had this to say about it.
We didn't ban the produce, we banned the mass import from out of states. If the crazy lady wants to buy asparagus for her lamb chops, then she'll have to flip the bill and pay for the carbon tax.
While there still is a decent minority who are outraged about AB2503 passing, just like that crazy lady we saw earlier, the majority of Californians are actually happy about the law and have been seen turning their backyards into gardens so that they can grow their own fruits and vegetables without having to pay the carbon tax. All in all, this bill is expected to single-handedly reduce carbon emissions by 20% in California, while at the same time helping to turn a profit not only for those local farmers, but for the environment. This is John Reporter Man signing off.
Thanks, John. And now, a word from our sponsor.